Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the Darkness Alliance with me, Alan, and Liam.
Yo.
And today we are doing another podcast, but it's on TVs at TV shows and movies.
Alright, okay, so, do you want to start off, shall I?
You can start off.
Well, first of all, let me just grab some of that lovely beverage there, because every time when you're watching a TV show or a movie, you need a good drink and food.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we've got drinks with us, but no food.
Yeah, drinks on the guys.
So we're talking about TV shows now,
Yep.
to start off with.
Yes, we are.
Oh, what have I been watching lately?
Have you been watching Gen V?
Oh yeah, I told you that earlier, didn't I? Jesus Christ, you answered my question for us. Yeah, I've been watching Gen V. It's a spin-off towards The Boys.
I've not actually got round to watching it yet because I haven't watched The Boys yet, have I? So if I haven't watched The Boys, then I can't watch Gen V.
I mean, I guess you could, because you're not missing out on much. I mean, it's based kind of like around the same time as The Boys, but at the same time, it's kind of giving you a story on one of the characters what might come in a bit later on.
But to be honest, people have told me if you haven't watched The Boys, then you can't watch Gen V.
Well, I mean, you could. You'd miss out on a bit of the understanding of it all, but you're not missing out on much, if anything. It's just getting used to the characters all over again, like how you would have done with The Boys. Started off and learning them. But yeah, I guess that would be the bestest ways to watch The Boys first.
That's what I might do tomorrow, actually. I might watch The Boys.
Well, I mean, it's quite good. They've already done 3 seasons and they're coming on to a season 4. That's already had
that's what I've heard,
Yeah, the trailer's already out for season 4 of The Boys. It's proper amazing. Homelander's a complete douchebag. If any of you haven't seen it, that's one of the main characters in it, and he's a douche. But we're not going to spoil too much about it.
In Gen V, isn't he, as well?
You see a statue on the first episode. I've seen that so far because it's like it starts off in a college thing where they go to learn with their special abilities and stuff. So I'm not going to spoil too much for him, but yeah, you see a statue.
Yeah.
And you hear about him being talked about.
I mean, also what you told me, some lass can use.
No, I'm not going to spoil that bit for him. But yeah, the lass is the main character who you get to learn about, and yeah, she's got a weird ability, but it's for you lot to watch. It's strange enough. It's like what I've managed to learn it. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm going to watch some more of the episodes when I get a chance, when I'm not busy, that is. But yeah, we're all good. So if you haven't seen The Boys, I'd suggest watching that, because that's just really good about superheroes and villains and stuff. But it's just a bit more crazy, yeah. So yeah, there's that, and then obviously Gen V, so yeah, really good if you want to watch
something. That I have watched on Paramount Plus, I don't know if it does count as a TV show, but the Halo season.
Yeah, it was still. What was it, Amazon Prime?
No, it was Paramount Plus.
Well, yeah, they're just doing everything through online where things are.
But to be honest, but you didn't like it, but I did.
I wasn't massively keen on it. I mean, I've seen. Well, I played most of the Halo games. I'm not going to say I've played them all because I haven't, so that's a bit of a shock for some of you people.
No, because some of the Halo games are like, do you know them big massive computers?
Yeah,
because there was an olden style one that was a big massive computer.
Right.
Because it was it was a PC version one.
Alright, okay.
But it was like a massive arcade machine that was like, it was mapped out as, you know, like the blue and purple Spartan.
Yeah.
At the Spartan Mark II.
Right.
Yeah.
Has that got some information towards the story though? Because like I said,
to be honest, if I can get you an image up, I'll show you it.
Well, it'll be no point because no one else can see it of what we're talking about though. But
I don't know, but I'll show you it anyway because it looks absolutely sick.
I watched the first episode and I couldn't just get fully into it, to be honest.
No, but I got fully into it, mate. I had popcorn and everything.
I guess it really depends on how glued you are to the story. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Halo story is good and everything. But I like it being told more through, the game way anyway.
I know, but the games TV and the show kind of like it. Have you
seen the animated movies as well?
I have seen the animated movies.
So they're alright as well because they still tell it through the kind of like game way. But it felt like the TV show just lost a bit of that sort of attention in a way. It was kind of made based more with like backstories to the other characters and stuff. It was kind of like slow pace, is what I'm saying.
It was actually based on. What you said,
yeah, and it's like I'm not always keen on stuff like that. I mean, fair enough, if it's some important characters, what you're going to get used to, and then they've got that connection with the games. But some of them, I don't think they have. So I mean, you've got a Fallout guy coming out soon as well as a TV show.
Yeah,
it's got some interesting actors in it, but I'm just hoping they don't do the same with that. Ruin it, because I feel like the Fallout one they could really have something there if they.
And then they've also got another TV show as well, The Last of Us.
That's already out there. It's already out and done with.
Yeah.
Depending on when you're listening to this podcast, that is. I mean, could be far out by then. So, Yeah. I don't know if the second season's out yet. I don't think it is. Because obviously there's within game where it's Last of Us Part 1 and then Last of Us Part 2, so I'm guessing if I'm right on this, I do apologise if I'm wrong, but I feel like the second season will be based on Part 2 of the game, which would make sense. Because so far I've seen some of the episodes of Last of Us and they're actually quite good as well, you know, Howard, if you haven't watched them yet.
No, but I've got to go through the games first, don't I? Just so we can get the storyline of it.
Played the games, yeah, obviously. So. But you even saw my art style book thing, didn't you? With all them images in, so yeah, it's just like watching I Am Legend. Have you seen I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that of Will Smith?
I really did. It was a really good film.
So if you enjoyed that, I feel like you will enjoy
The Last of Us.
Yeah, it's like they've done that in a TV series, and it's quite cool. Honestly, it is. Another survival.
Basically, what it was. Do you know them big, massive PC things in Japan where you
Are we still talking about this computer?
Anyway, so basically, do you know them big, massive gaming chairs you get in Japan with the
the ones
with
that
the double screens,
and they're connected with the full thing.
Yeah, that's what it was, but it was Halo Combat Evolved machine.
Right.
But it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think I've actually seen it then, so yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
So, someone on the internet selling that for 10 grand as well.
Yeah, it would have been one of the people that would have owned it in the shop at the time or something.
Who would want to sell a Halo gaming chair with double screens?
These days now, it does depend on if you desperately need money though, because obviously that's the reason why people collect stuff in the first place is rather because they want to keep it forever.
No, but so like if it was a collector...
Yeah, but this is the thing though, even with collectors, like us, with me and my gaming way and stuff, I've collected video games.
And me trying to get into the gaming way.
Yeah, it's still a situation where it's like, yeah, it's alright collecting them and being this big gaming nerd like I am, I'm not going to lie. But at some point, though, you will feel that desperate to the point where you're like, oh, I need a bit of money. And then I've got collectibles, so I can just like get rid of something. But then you still feel bad about it. And I've done that before, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but Liam, you've got rid of expensive games before now.
I know, but anyway, let's get back to the topic of TV shows and movies anyway. So
the next TV show that me and Liam know so much about and we're fond of this TV show.
And we've both seen them.
Family Guy.
I had a feeling you was going to talk about Game of Thrones for a second then, because it was like,
yeah, that's my next topic.
Oh well, don't get too far into that because, like I said, I'm finishing the last season. I'm going back to Morgan, yeah. So I've got season X, and then I'm finally getting around to watching House of Dragons as well.
Oh,
because I haven't watched them yet.
Don't
tell me now though. Don't spoil it. Is it good though?
Yeah, but guess what? They're releasing a season 2 already.
Oh, I already know about that. Yeah, I get the leaks, don't I? I get the leaks on games and freaking Finny.
It's
I'm a bit dodgy.
Amazing House of Dragons, mate. I can tell you. Right. Yeah.
So, what Family Guy though? Yeah, we could talk about Family Guy easy enough because that's crazy. Who hasn't seen Family Guys? I mean, like, there's you know, they've got a lot going on with the cartoon comedy ways, and it's like you got Family Guy, you got American Dad, you got The Simpsons.
The Simpsons always predict things.
Yeah, you got Futurama, you got South Park,
and you've got American Dad. You've already mentioned, haven't you?
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead was a TV series.
You've got Beavis and Butthead. You've got Rick and Morty. You've got Bob's Burgers. You've got Cleveland Show.
There's a lot of them out there. I mean, no, but it's crazy because most of them, for starters, are connected with the same people as well.
Yeah.
So, Family Guy is obviously going to have to be the top favourite one in my opinion. I mean, The Simpsons is what we all started off with in a way.
Yeah.
Futurama then kind of creeped in, but it didn't do as... Well, I better be careful what I say here, because I might get my head smashed in by a nerd or something, but... Hey, I'm a nerd too. Awesome. But, that's just offended someone. But, yeah, it literally was. It was like Futurama was the next step, which it was anyway from Simpsons, but as much as big as it was still... Simpsons still pulled out more than in a way. It was the origins.
But then they also predicted things that happened in real life.
That's crazy how the Simpsons does that. They predict stuff, yeah.
And then it happens in real life.
It's crazy that it's like they've got some magical fortune teller something working for them.
My favourite character on Family Guy, and I think you'll agree with this one because I've already read your mind already, Stewie.
Everyone loves Stewie. You gotta love Stewie. Anybody who doesn't love Stewie
is an evil genius at 5 years old who has got a full room full of armoury.
Anybody who doesn't love Stewie is technically lying. Even if they say they've got another favourite character in Family Guy, they're still lying if they say they don't like Stewie at all.
Yeah, but to be honest though, Stewie's got a full room of guns.
I love his sense of humour.
And a teleport machine.
I just love the way of how he is anyway though, because he's always got some joke, or he's always trying to kill Lewis and world domination and all that.
Can you count to 3? Well, can I count to 3?
One,
2, 3.
He's toy machine thing. Can you count to 3? Can I count to 3?
1, 2, 3.
God, I'm already on the 5th grade level shooting skill. Or whatever he says, something like that, but yeah.
No, it's like this. I'm already on the 5th grade level of shooting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Cleveland's my second favourite one. 'Cause he's funny as hell, he is.
yeah, Cleveland's just... no. I always just think of the bathtub scenes when Peter's always causing some shenanigans for him. I'm going to stop taking my bath during Peter's shenanigans.
No. And
the other fucking thing as well, like, and boom, goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Rubbing it in Cleveland's face because it was Cleveland's girlfriend or something, wasn't it?
No.
Oh no, Brian's?
No, it wasn't. It was Quagmire's girlfriend.
Wait, did I just say it was Cleveland's
Oh
girlfriend?
no, it wasn't. It was Brian's. And then she went to Cleveland, and then she went to Quagmire.
Yeah, sorry, that was it. Yeah, I knew somebody was getting jealous. But I can't remember what it was.
Giggity. He's my favourite one. Giggity.
Why, does he remind you of you?
Giggity.
Is that what you're saying?
Giggity.
You're saying there's a bit of Quagmire in you?
Yeah.
You want to see a lot of Quagmire people? I'll tell you what, just go into any town centre, right, and bloody wait for the pigeons. They've got that shit going on with their freaking heads while they're walking. It's like, giddy. I see pigeons as just Quagmires now. That's all I see. I see a pigeon, Quagmire. Another pigeon, Quagmire. Quagmire.
No, you know, when you see a big pigeon, though, like a massive pigeon, it reminds me of Peter. Like a big, massive pigeon.
No, I need to find someone what just walks like Peter and just makes his sound like. But yeah, so they're classic TV shows. Nevertheless, let's try stepping into the movie zone for a moment. So, have you seen anything recently? What you've been enjoying of movies or anything you've been watching? Any Christmas films or anything recently?
Oh, my favourite Christmas film of all time. No.
Freaking Jesus, that's what we was talking
My
about.
favourite Christmas film that was in black and white. In black and white, A Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. But you've watched that recently, have you?
That was an amazing Christmas film. It was so amazing.
I haven't watched no Christmas.
But for you, I'd reckon it'd be Nightmare Before Christmas because it's still like sort of Halloween and Christmas themed.
I mean, it's not my favourite Christmas film.
No, it's not. But
favourite Christmas film. I think it would have to be Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! No, I forgot about that.
So Arnold's playing as the father who's rushing around Christmas Day trying to find his son the action figure what he wants. The action figure what was advertised on TV called Turbo Man.
Oh, Turbo Man.
Yeah, and he's just running around all these shops trying to get hold of one.
To be honest, when it kind of no, I'm not even going to say what it was a look-alike of, but I might
Turbo
be wrong.
Man.
I might be not. I was going to say did it look like a bit of like an Action Man sort of thing?
I was getting
but then changed its name.
I was getting like Flash suits sort of vibes from it because it was like a big bright red shiny outfit, and I was like,
yeah, but you know what else is a good Christmas film as well?
But what I love about Jingle All the Way is the fact that he goes for all that effort, to find that toy for his child, and it's rather getting always taken before he gets there, or there's fake ones, or they've all been gone, and he just goes through so much effort to eventually dress up as the toy itself. Finally get hold of one, and eventually his kids just happy enough and like, it's alright, I don't want to give it to somebody else. I've got my Turbo Man here, and I forgot what it was called already. Just Turbo Man, wasn't it?
Yeah, Turbo Man.
His dad ends up eventually dressing up as it, and that's just the spirit of Christmas right there. You do anything for your children, don't you? So
yeah, my second favourite Christmas
film.
film.
And family, so yeah.
My second favourite Christmas film was Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas with the Cranks, yeah. It's alright. I mean,
it's when she went to go and get that ham, and that honey glazed ham from the supermarket, and she dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.
And it got ran over, so then she had to try and go everywhere to try and find it. But then her daughter came home for Christmas, but luckily enough, she had a honey glazed ham.
There's another fucking thing then of showing that love towards for Christmas ways. That's what that sounds like. I think I've seen it.
Christmas with the Cranks. It's
yeah, I would have done.
Is
that one where they're trying to like argue over who's got the bestest light display and everything else? Or is that something else?
I think it is. But when I show you one of the actors, you'll recognise him.
I'll know it if I've seen the image of the cover of it. I mean, that'd be just enough. But what about classic Christmas films then? Would you say? Because one of mine's Home Alone, as well. Like most probably is for a lot of people.
Mine is Home Alone and also A Wonderful Life as well. They're my two classic ones.
Which Home Alone would you pick up the 4? Because obviously the 3 and 4 is different actors.
1 and 2. One
if you had to
and
pick
two.
one of them, though.
I'd say number one.
Number one is a classic, yeah. But I like number two more because it's in New York.
I know, but
And
it's like
just the
number
old fact of
one's just like.
that brick scene where Kevin's just throwing him at
Oh
Marv.
yeah, that is a good scene. Yeah. That's it. That's him. You'll know him. And you know him. You'll know him. Well, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yeah, I have seen it then. Yeah, I have seen it. Tim Allen's in it, yeah. But
Yeah, it was a 2004 Christmas film.
so what favourite scene do you like off the first Home Alone film then?
When fucking. No, literally, but when Marv stepped on that nail, he stepped on them
That
baubles.
scream he comes out with when he steps on it there. It's not proper like that. Can't do it too loud because it's late
And
into the
also when he
morning. But
slipped on the ice, outside the front door, no, the back door.
is it the first one where Harry's head gets set on fire with the
No,
blowtorch thing?
No,
That's
yeah. No,
Yeah, 'cause
that's
he-
a sec- I'm sure that's the second one.
I can't remember, but
Yeah, because he
it's
put his
in
head down the
toilet.
gasoline, if you remember, then it just exploded.
Yeah, because it's in the toilet and the house just goes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that is number two, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
Number one is.
But my favourite scene.
Is number one the one when Harry's got that sparrow in his head then and
Yeah.
and Marv's just like stay
No.
still. He just whacks it off him or something. That's number one.
Yeah, because he whacks him with a crowbar.
Yeah, because it's
across
Finney's
his
spider,
chest.
isn't it? What's his name? The old kid one. Brian Bruce. No,
Yeah, Bruce,
No.
I think.
I can't remember his name, but he's the one who's always horrible towards Kevin, isn't he? You know, he's like, stay out of my room, don't touch my stuff, and
Yeah.
he gets his Harry. Is that Harry? No,
No,
that's
I
Harry's
don't
a
know.
freaking thief. Anyway, but yeah,
The funniest scene on number one is where fucking Harry and Marv get smacked across the head with that shovel. By the old man. Gets smacked across the
see-
head with a shovel.
the thing is with the other two, though, is they're alright,
No,
but they're not they're not going to beat the original two because that's the original.
At number
actors'
3, I
stars.
didn't like, because do you know why I didn't like it?
Changed the actors on both.
It's because the actors did get changed,
Mm.
but that was just completely off topic of number 3 and 4. I don't even know what they was thinking, but
Most probably the fact that he was going through most probably some sort of rehab or something at the time because
did you know-
he's even tried recovering from things, I believe, hasn't he? The original actor.
yeah, because Macaulay Culkin was a big drug addict,
Yeah, at one
like
point,
massive
so
drug addict. But do you know what?
most probably why though, at some point.
Literally Macaulay Culkin, and do you know the woman who actually was his mum?
Yeah.
Them two reunited for the first time.
When was this recently?
Yeah, recently, because Macaulay Culkin has changed a lot.
Jeez.
He's got a beard now.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
He's changed a lot.
Well, it was a couple of years back now though, but I follow this YouTuber as well called EVGN. If you don't know what that is, it's in the initials to the YouTuber Angry Video Game Nerd. So he's had him on his channel before as well. They're playing the original Home Alone games with him, and he's even mentioned that the games are kind of a bit shitty. So
Don't even
I
mention
mean,
about
I own one of them. Don't I own one of them on the PS2?
Yeah,
I
but don't even
yeah.
mention about the film you saw. Oh my god.
What film?
The mockery to Home Alone.
Right, yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
even.
There's a new Christmas film out called. It's got a dog on the front and it's
It's
called.
called Born Alone.
It's like okay. Ooh, whoever thought of this is just clearly not got that much of a good love life. That does not sit well with family audience calling a film that Born Alone. It might be just our man is being dirty, but
It's not.
it doesn't. You wouldn't go up to your parents and be like, your parents are just like, oh, are you watching anything good tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I'm watching Born Alone. You filthy little shit. Is this what you do with your spare time, your wife? No, it's not what you think it is. Yeah. I brought up a dirty little scumbag. That's what it is, isn't it? No, it's not like that. No. Turn that fucking porn off while you're talking to your parents. I don't know what you're about. I don't know what porn is.
Why
is
did
it
you sound
porn?
like your
What?
mum and dad then?
I don't.
Why did you sound like him?
I've got no clue.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus, move that topic on, please, for frick's sake.
Yeah.
So, what is there any other classic movies and you must be watching soon enough or anything? Or you doing anything? I mean, obviously we all know another good classic one because I've got it on Blu-ray. It cost a lot, but Titanic,
Oh
That's another
my,
good
that
one.
is. That was a 3-hour masterpiece,
based on true events. and
Yeah.
that, yeah, sad story.
which happened 111 years ago.
Well, I'm not going to be precise to get the actual proper details, but
Yeah, did it happen 111 years ago? Because it happened in 1912.
let's not tell it it's sad, but it's based on true sad stories and events. But nevertheless, though, did an amazing job on the film. I mean, I don't know why, and I still haven't touched it because I don't want to, because it's just taking the piss even more. But the masterpiece of itself of the movie Titanic, excellent enough. Leave it there. Tells the story well enough of the true things. But then some douchebag, and I don't know his name because I ain't looked it up fully, but all I know is that they did a Titanic film. But yeah,
Titanic 2, I think it
I
was.
haven't even touched it because it's not even by him. And then not only that as well, there's a horror Titanic movie
Oh, God.
where they've kind of turned it like into have you seen Ghost Ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ghost
My
Ship,
God.
they've done it kind of like that with the spirits of the dead floating
Yeah, but-
around in Titanic and
Yeah,
killing.
But
It's like,
why
that's the
would they ruin a masterpiece and bring out
I don't know. I don't
films
know what I was thinking.
films that are not based on the real life thing?
It's like how they've done with that other movie as well. I ain't even got around to watching this, but they've got a Winnie the Pooh horror film now, haven't they, as well? They have Winnie Pooh.
Do-
Oh wait, I said Pooh, didn't I? Winnie the Pooh as a horror film.
Yeah, but do not even.
I'm not even going to bother.
That was my
one.
that was my favourite show as a childhood kid.
God, they're really trying to step in the dark at these 4 ideas. I mean, like, sometimes it might be a good idea, but then sometimes, when they're rushing it, this isn't a good idea. I mean, how many people, honestly, do you think most people watched it so far? Like,
Most probably like 500,000 people have watched it already. Most probably.
yeah, so maybe a fair amount, but it's not going to sit well with everyone. I mean, I'm a big horror fan,
Yeah, but
like
to be honest,
my
you know, when I watched the trailer, it
Yeah.
did not sit with me.
Well, this is what I mean.
Because two of my favourite characters, which was Winnie the Pooh
Main one of it, yeah.
and Tigger,
Mm.
them two just looked absolutely
I mean, do you even see
horrifying.
Tigger in it?
I think you do in the trailer.
Because I know that if you wonder why I'm in pain at the same time, I'm pulling a nail off, and I've pulled too much, so it's going to end up bleeding.
It's
But
not going to if you do it slowly.
Slowly. Anyways, get back to this there. But it's like, what else are they going to intend to try doing next?
Next, man, they're going to make a Five Nights at Freddy's horror movie. No, do you know, like,
I was going to say that's already a thing. That's out.
and do another one, I mean, but instead of, like,
Scott Finney, if he approves it, because he's the owner of it and that.
no, making it, do you know, like, not like,
Nail off.
do you know what I mean, though, about
Yeah,
making another one,
I mean-
but making it gruesome,
You know, I'm surprised.
like, fully gruesome.
I'm surprised they've actually got around to making that Five Nights at Freddy's movie anyway, because first of all, I've seen it now. It's good enough. I think it's good enough, but it could have been better. Is all I'm saying.
No, but
It's good, and I'm not going to diss it. But
and
all
I
I'm
couldn't
saying though,
imagine if they made it all gruesome, though. I couldn't
That's
even
what I
imagine
mean.
it.
have you seen it yet? Because you're gonna have to watch it with me, I think, because I don't think you have you?
Nope, I haven't.
So I've seen it already, and let's just put it this way, Alan. You played the games with us, haven't you, as gaming
Yeah.
challenges on the Darkness Live
Yeah.
anyway, so you know what to expect.
Yeah.
Jump scares, horror and all that, yeah?
to be honest, did you get jump scares?
Yeah, when I first started playing it when it came out, I'm not gonna
No, the film, I mean.
Oh no, this is what I'm getting at. So the movie was good enough, it told the story fine enough, it explained everything, but for some reason it felt like there was still something missing. It wasn't that scary. The
So
animatronics were kind of more like friendly, and they was trying to help, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, it's based on how it all started.
So basically, in the movies,
So-
does it tell you how they went from being all nice to?
Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to say. So they're going for the story where, because the animatronics were just normal good animatronics at first for a family entertaining place to please children and families and all that lot. So yeah, it's doing that, but it's doing it way too much. It was trying to
So what
play
happened
scary at the same time. I'm not going to ruin it for people. I can't really explain much, but
Oh.
if you played the games and you understand it, it's that eventually they do go out of control and they get cursed, and children just die, and then the spirits of the children possess the animatronics and the killing machines to kill more children and cause more disasters and stuff. But they didn't even end on that. They kind of ended it more on the fact that they found out the truth of that. Yeah, okay, these souls of children were killed and trapped inside these animatronics. Yeah, okay, they got all that, but it didn't like turn from good to then real scary and leaving it on a cliffhanger and all like that. It was just like, yeah, okay, look, they found out the truth, drag away, whatever, and that was it. It was just still trying to be friendly, even though it was supposed to turn bad, still in like the horror and fighting way. But I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping they're going to get around to doing a second one, because then at least if they do a second one, they can continue the story and then maybe, like, I don't know, glitch into the future and show that now what they look like now they've turned more evil. But I don't know. It's not fully.
One film
taken
that
from
was
it,
a
to be
masterpiece,
honest.
and you can agree with me on
But
this
it's still
one.
good though. I'm not judging it completely. It's still good.
There's one film that is a masterpiece that you can agree with, because I've watched with you.
Right.
The Super Mario movie.
Yeah, they nailed that perfectly.
They nailed it. Even Jack Black did a very good job as Bowser.
I didn't even expect Chris. Is it Chris Evans? No,
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Sorry, Chris Evans. Who the fuck's Chris Evans? Oh, Chris Evans is fucking Captain America, isn't it?
No, no.
Yeah, it's Captain America. I'm sure it is. I'm just.
Yeah,
Can't even look it up. It is. I think it is anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Chris Evans is Captain America. Right. So anyway.
Chris Pratt did a good job as Mario.
Yeah, I did not expect.
I did not expect an American to do an Italian
It's not just
sort of accent.
It's not just the fact that he's American, British, blah blah blah, whatever race. It's just the fact of there's a lot more people out there now.
Yeah, but
What
even
could
Charles
easily
Martinet
play Mario.
can't do it anymore because he's too old, isn't he?
Yeah, he's retired from the old stepping of being Mario as well now. So it's like
Yeah, but even he had a cameo in the movie.
so I haven't played it at this precise time while I'm talking to everyone, but I will have at some point in the future when everyone else is listening to this in the future. But you know this new game what I've got because Mum's told me that I've got a Super Mario Wonder. So not Chris Pratt. Why have I got Chris Pratt in my head? Right, moving on. So the original Charles Finney.
Charles Martinet.
Charles Martinet, yeah, he was the original voice of Mario for quite some time, but now he's retired and he's cut out the voice. So now they're using a new character to play Mario's voice, and he's in that new Mario Wonder game. I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard it's supposed to sound crazily good, but at the same time a bit like, what the fuck is this?
But to be honest, but Charles Martinet did have a cameo in the movie.
Yeah, I know, yeah, he played as the guy in the background as he was playing on the arcade machine thing. But yeah, so that's good and everything, but it's just we're not going to have his original voice anymore though for any future Mario things.
But he was the legend of Mario.
I can't remember the name of the guy who's took over now, but the guy who they've now got for the Mario voice, whereas in the game, he does sound just as good, but at the same time, it's like
it's like what the fuck, boom.
Mario's voice has got a bit more younger now because it's a younger actor as well.
Yeah.
He's about, I think he's about 20, 30, or whatever age he is by the time people are listening. But yeah, so it's crazy. But yeah, the Mario movie did do well, definitely. And like you said, wouldn't have expected him to do the role so good. But
do you know what movie I have watched?
And Jack Black, Bowser, yeah, all the rest of them, just amazing job they did.
One movie that I have watched that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Just because this actor in the movie, I like him in Game of Thrones.
Right. Let's get some drink and if you anything while I want to talk about Game of Thrones.
Tyrion from Hunger Game, from Game of Thrones is in. It's in the Hunger Games.
Is he? Which one? This new one?
Yeah, the new one.
I haven't watched the new one yet. I'll have done at some point.
Absolutely amazing.
I'll have done at some point in the future.
It's absolutely amazing.
Right now, this present time while I'm talking though, no.
No, but do you know what, right? Do you know, considering they've done this movie, I reckon they'll do a book.
I hope they do, to be honest.
No, because I reckon they will do a book.
They have done books before on the previous ones and stuff anyway.
But to be honest, what do you think happened to Katniss and Peter then? Because they was in Mockingjay part 1, was it? Or was it part 1 or was it part 2?
Part 2, I think.
Yeah, part 2. But what happened after that? Because there was literally there was sitting having a picnic under the tree at the end of the movie, at the end of part 2. So what happened after then? Did they give it up or? I
don't know. I mean, I can't even remember if it's the first one or the second one, but yeah, at this rate, I just need to go back through them again at some point before I watch this.
No, it didn't feel the same though without seeing Katniss or Peter.
I think it's kind of based more towards origin stories though as well.
Yeah, like with the children, because they had children, didn't they?
But anyway, so God, I would love to see. God, I know somebody's going to steal this idea after when I mention it now, but I talk about it too much, I think. But I really love the Subnautica game, don't I?
Yeah, they're going to make a Subnautica movie, I can tell you.
Well, if they don't do it as a movie, I'd love to see it in a TV show because for people who haven't still played Subnautica yet, it's a real good game. It's kind of like playing Minecraft, but in a water world thing, just constantly, and it's just.
Yeah, it's more Subnautica's a good game, innit?
Yeah, I've completed both.
Very good game.
I've completed both Subnautica games on the PS5. 100%.
No, do you know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
which is when he did that to John.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to get them 100% on PS4 way as well, which I thought I would have done first, but there we go. But next gen just loaded them faster, so I managed to get through it more easy and get everything done. But so yeah, I'd love to see that in a TV show, or even in a movie, like you said, because yeah, I honestly think you should get around to playing them as well at some point though, because you can get them on your Xbox.
And guess what? Do you know what, right?
SUBANATICA. Yeah, I was right. Jesus Christ.
So basically with Family Guy, right? They've made TV shows, haven't they?
Mm.
But I would love to see a movie.
Yeah, they're saying that now though, because Fortnite's done the whole pump up with putting Peter Griffin in the game anyway. So
yeah, because they might get around to doing a movie.
I mean, when you think about it, they already have, you know.
Oh, was it the Stewie Griffin Untold movie?
No, if you think about it, well, I think there was the same length still as the episodes. I think I don't know actually.
Yeah, because there was a Stewie Griffin undercover story.
I'm not about that.
Because do you know when Stewie went back in time to see his older self?
But if you know about Family Guy anyway, I think they did the Star Wars things, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were kind of like movie episodes, because they did the like quick film of the Star Wars things, and they was kind of like movies. But I know what you're on about. You're on about like just as a one full like thing, aren't you?
Yeah, like a proper movie.
I mean, it's possible. We've seen it with The Simpsons already. The Simpsons did a movie. The South Park's done a movie.
That South Park movie is absolutely hilarious.
I mean, there we go. Yeah, so there's another thing. They did it well.
Yeah, guys, because if you haven't noticed already, I can actually do Mr. Garris.
No, we're not getting into the
I know
full
Mr.
thing.
Mackie real well.
Give him a bit taste. Give him a quick taste, but don't do the full thing. Jesus Christ, we'll be all there.
There are times when you get suckered in by drugs and alcohol and sex with women, okay? But it's when you do these things too much that you become an addict. I must get back in touch.
Have a week there. You can do it. It's us.
Today, you don't have to spend
Okay, let's not mention that bit. The next bit what came after that. Just in case if there's some young people listening.
Oh yeah, listening at this at like what time in the morning?
It depends when they're listening to it in the future though, doesn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so for now, they're definitely most probably going to get around to doing more of that though anyway. And then,
last topic we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so
the final topic we're going to talk about. Game of Thrones.
So we're jumping back to TV shows now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Game of Thrones.
So yeah, I'm going back through them at the moment. I'm on to season 8 now. So I'm just finishing that, and then I'm going on to House of Dragons.
We can definitely agree on one thing though of Game of Thrones.
Please say it's the subject. What I'm glad about what's already happened.
Joffrey was a wanker.
Nobody likes Joffrey. He's a prick. Yes.
Joffrey was an absolute wanker.
I'm glad when he drank that wine, it kind of like melted his face and just died out like acid way. That was like a brutal death, but he drank the wine. The wine was poisoned, wasn't it?
I don't know if his mum did it or if Tyrion actually did
explains. So you know that old... Oh, well... Yeah, at this point everybody would have seen Game of Thrones anyway. So you know, I can't remember her name, but it's that old woman. You know the old woman who wanted the daughter to marry the other prince or whatever it was at the time. Yeah, so...
Yeah, but when he killed Nick Stark though, that was like...
She didn't like Joffrey, so she was like, oh, well...
Joffrey,
Joffrey.
Yeah, but literally...
She admitted up to it. She admitted up to it to where the Kingslayer...
Yeah, but literally...
She mentioned it to him.
Yeah, but literally, but in the first season is when he killed Nick Stark. That was it.
That's bullshit. How they killed him off so quickly, but I think it's just because then he only wanted to be in it. Sean Bean only wanted to be in it for like just to get a boost rating. No, and then that was it. Most probably that's why they took him out so easy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He didn't betray anyone. Joffrey was kind of using it to his own advantage.
Oh, we all know this, yeah. But there we go. This is why we don't like setting pricks to rule the world,
and then,
even in real life, because if they did, then they'll do all this shit where it's like, oh, let's do this and not think of anybody else. Like, for examples, a certain president, even though I'm from the UK and we have prime ministers, but there's a certain president I didn't like, and I'm going to not say his name. There we go. But
Trump.
You see, Trump has a good history, okay? He has a good sort of history. He's good for certain things. He's even been in wrestling as a commentator and showman and whatnot. So he's alright for some things. He even made a cameo in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, because...
But yeah, he's alright for some things, Trump. But in my opinion, and I'm sorry if he ever listens to this, which I doubt go that far, but if he ever listens to this or anybody's fans of his, fair do, that's your own choice. But my opinion, it was a pain in the ass. I mean, Alan will definitely agree with me on this. Obama was the best
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, and do you know who else was the best?
Are we going even older times now, though?
Michelle and Barack Obama, them two were the best. Them two were.
Yeah, I agree. I like Obama. He was alright.
I've actually read Obama's books and Michelle's book.
I've read one of them
my
now, by the
God.
way. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was.
They are so much of a good read. You find out the history of what they went through to get to where they are today.
Exactly. It just goes to show, you know, if these certain people can do good in life, then even things what we see in movies and TV shows can be even good if they just do them right. But then, even with TV shows and movies, if they don't do them right, things can bugger up and then they become shit. Just like how certain subjects in life with people and so on can be shit as well, just as much as a reality way into the real world and so on.
Yeah, but on the topic of Game of Thrones, do you remember, was it in the first season or the second season when they went in battle and Joffrey refused to go on the battle at field?
That was the first season, I'm sure it was still.
Yeah, because Joffrey refused to go on the battlefield.
No, it was second actually. Yeah, I know what you're on about now actually. Yeah,
because Tyrion asked Joffrey to go on the battlefield
to prove himself as a good king, but
but then Joffrey said no, and then Tyrion said, if you don't prove yourself as a good king, you are a coward. And guess what? Though? He turned into a coward.
So I do have a TV show I'm wanting to get into because I should have got into it a while back now, but I'm getting into it after Gen V.
Yeah, Gen V.
After Gen V, I'm going into this because I haven't watched it yet, and I'm a big fan of the game and I've watched all the movies and other stuff. So the Resident Evil TV show.
You've given me some of the movies, haven't you?
Yeah, I've because I had spare ones of them, but yeah. So I want to get into watching the TV show and what they did. I've heard it's not supposed to be massively good like the movies and stuff, but depending on your point of view with the Resident Evil stories and how much you love Resident Evil, which I do.
Yeah, but a cracking movie we can both say that's good.
So I'm that's what I'm getting into next. So you getting into any certain TV shows? Or what you wanting to start?
I might start The Boys.
What, you're going to get into them, are you?
Yeah, because then
you will love them. If you got a sense of humor.
Once I've watched all The Boys, it'll be Gen V. Then after Gen V, it'll be the rest of Gangs of London that I ain't finished.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, Gangs of London.
Yeah, and
brutal as hell, but fucking awesome. Yeah.
And also another classic movies we can talk about, the Austin Powers movies.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
That's all I need to say. I don't need to explain much if I know exactly straight away.
Mole.
There's a great big bloody mole staring me in the face. I want to chop it off and make some macaroni.
Come with a sharp about the bloody mole.
But yeah, classic. So yeah, I think that's it really. I mean, there we go. I mean, like I said, I'm getting into some Christmas films soon, even though I'm not keen on Christmas that much.
Do you reckon they'll make a Spider-Man TV series?
If they did, they'll turn it into some sort of animated way, like they've done with
into the Spider-Verse sort of TV series.
Yeah, I can't really see them doing it with like how they would do with original movie actors, where because they always just turn them into movies. But next step for Spider-Man movie where is most probably going to be the next one with Tom Holland if he's still doing it, and it'll be.
He's already confirmed it.
So he's doing that final one.
Yeah, he's already confirmed it because
I don't think they're keeping him though.
Because if you remember, in the Venom
2
film, that Venom's going after him.
Yeah, so that'll rather be in the next Spider-Man one than they'll mention that in an upcoming Avenger thing if they ever do another one. But I think it'll be in the next Spider-Man one.
No, I don't know if this is true, but apparently the Avengers film might be called Future War.
It is called Future, I think, because that's the one coming out like 2025 or something.
Yeah, it's 2025 in the middle of summer.
Yeah, so still some good stuff coming up. There is actually Marvel thing I wanted to watch, Mrs. Marvels or something.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
Yeah, so that's.
And there's also that new Marvel movie. I think it's
Aquaman's coming out as well. Aquaman's out on the 21st, I think it is, of December. The second Aquaman.
Is it going to be the same actor?
Yeah. They're going for him still. Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, they're still using him for it. It's the next Aquaman film. But yeah, so that's DC way as well. So that's something to look forward to in DC way. Marvel ways is like I said with the other stuff. I've finally finished the second and final season of Loki.
Yeah.
Because they only did 2 seasons and that was at
Yeah,
the end of it. But I'm not going to ruin anything for
Yeah, but
people
do
who
you
haven't
know
seen the
what,
second
right?
season yet. But
Do you
it's
know-
shocking.
And do you know what, right? Disney Plus bring out their seasons weekly, but Netflix do it all in one.
Yeah, of course they do. I mean, we're still waiting for Stranger Things to come back out. We're waiting for that yet, you know. But that's just because they always make it intense. Though they've got
The best scene on Stranger Things was definitely the Master of Puppets when they was fighting them all off.
You see, I would say that is a good scene, yeah. But I can say there's another good scene in it. Have you watched them all now?
Yeah.
So when Max is trying to run away from Victor, is it?
Oh yeah, Victor. Yeah, Victor.
Because Victor's. I think if it is Victor, if it's not, then I've got it wrong. But anyway, he's trapped Max in his world, and she's finally like waking up.
We saw that thing today,
and
didn't we?
it plays the
yesterday, didn't we?
it plays the Finny song. You know that running up the hills.
Oh yeah, the Kate Bush song.
Yeah, and she's running out of his nightmare to get it back into the railroad. That's her. Oh, I was like, come on, Max, get out of there, get out of there. I had goosebumps, I was crying.
We saw that
like,
thing in Hot Figure, didn't we, yesterday?
Oh, the Master
in that
Puppet
big
film.
box. In a big massive box.
Yeah.
65 quid it was. Wow.
It's crazy, I know. But yeah, so that's something good to look forward to as well when it comes back out, is these Strange Things.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen any of them, go watch them because they're just amazing as well.
My favourite's got to be Dustin.
Yeah. God, I love him. He's funny. He's the funny nerdy one
Dustin.
with his thinking cap.
Is it Harper? Dustin Harper, the Demogorgon.
Yeah, Mike. 11. You know, I forgot. Will. I can't remember the. What's the kid called? The Afro.
That's me. That.
I know. I can't remember his name. Jack.
I think it's Jay or Jack.
Something. No, Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
That's it. Sorry. He's a cool kid as well.
Yeah, and also, I forgot to tell you the other day they brought a new Stranger Things skin to Fortnite, but I don't know if you've seen it.
They're not new.
No, they're not new, but they've come back out.
They've brought them back, yeah, because there's Harper, the police officer, 11, and then there was the Demogorgon itself.
But you know what, when they said about they was bringing Stranger Things, they also said they was bringing Juice WRLD to the game.
Well, that's a topic for another day, though, that one, because that's all gaming stuff, but yeah, we're just on about movies and music artists what have been put in Fortnite, because there's a lot that's even been happening with that, so yeah. We'll talk about that.
But then there's the weekend coming in soon.
Yeah, we'll talk about that most probably in another topic there. But for now, though, we're going to leave it there because it's like nearly, well, it's going into 43 minutes now, so if you want to learn about some newer stuff and some good stuff, then yeah, this is the podcast for you. And if you've listened to it to this point, then yeah, you've already heard, so...
Yeah, and all the TV shows and movies that were mentioned, they are very good movies and very good TV shows.
So check them out if you haven't heard of some of them, which you should have done by now. If you're big nerdy.
It's going to take It's going to take you more than a day to binge watch all them.
I don't think they're going to do that sort of thing. I mean, even I'd have to break through some of them.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, so this has been the Darkness Lies with another podcast.
Comment, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and we'll see you guys next time.
The world may feel like it's ending,
but the Darkness Alliance is ascending to the top.
You keep changing the sentence. Just stick to the program or the original way. Jesus Christ. Right. See you all soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.